Hi, I'm Adrienne Ross, and this is today's motivation moment for November 18th, 2013. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that we can all relate to because every one of us has been there. And that topic is fear. Who hasn't been afraid at some point in his or her life? We all have. Some people are afraid to fly on an airplane. Some people are afraid of heights. Some people are afraid to try out for a particular sports team. Everyone has experienced fear in some form or fashion at some point. But I remember hearing a story told by the actress Jasmine Guy. And it's about a time in her life when she wanted to audition for the Broadway play Chicago, but she was afraid. Finally, she had this thought: Jasmine, be afraid. Be afraid and do Chicago. What a concept, right? So often we think it has to be one or the other, that we have to experience absolutely no fear at all before we step out and do what we want to do. Look, that's not the answer. If you're waiting for a time when you feel absolutely no fear at all, you're probably not going to do much because that's unnatural. But what is unacceptable is allowing that fear to keep you from doing what you feel called to do, to keep you from stepping out into what you want to do. Listen, when I left my home state recently and my profession of over 17 years, there were people who looked at me and said, "Wow, I admire your courage. I wish I could do that, but I'm afraid." Look, the difference very often in life between people who are successful and people who fail, or people who excel and people who are mediocre, is simply a willingness to do it afraid. Whatever it is, there's got to be something within you that says, no matter how I feel, I'm going to push past how I feel. I'm not going to be hindered by what I feel. I'm going to do it afraid. And so I encourage you, whatever it is, be afraid. Be afraid and do fill in the blank. This is Adrienne Ross, and I thank you for joining today's Motivation Moment.